Welcome to rainy Grambling, Louisiana, as our number one ranked Grambling State Tigers welcome the 17th ranked Oklahoma State Cowboys to the hole. GSU has two prospects on campus this week, the number 7th ranked athlete Derek Watson and the number 1 ranked tackle in the country Lawrence Andrews. First quarter action, Bennett takes the handoff left, gets the edge, gets hit and picks up 6. A few plays later, Cotton in the pistol, he moves around in the pocket, loads up to go deep, but it gets knocked down. OK State would have to punt. And the Tigers take over. Jackson takes the handoff left, finds a lane, and picks up 7. Later, Walker from the gun, he drops back, hits his cousin Antonio on the outside, and he gets 14. Next play, Cody keeps the option right, makes a cut back inside, and he picks up 9 yards. A few plays later, Walker drops back, and he throws a gorgeous pass to Harper on the outside. He gets it to the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling. Great route by Harp. Next Cowboys possession, Bennett takes a delay, shakes off Chase, breaks another tackle, and picks up 9. Then Cotton tries to run the option, but Antoine Nugent shuts him down in the backfield for the TFL. It's third down. Cotton in the empty set. He pump fakes, steps up in the pocket, tries to force a pass. It gets picked off by Andrew Benson. Great D by the G-Man. And here come the Tigers. Cody drops back, rolls out left, and look at this throw to Tim Clark for the first down. Next play, Pierre takes the handoff right, finds a nice lane, jukes, and picks up 8 more yards. Then Walker from the empty set feels the pressure, so he rolls out right, and he threads the needle to Mike Jones, and he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling. Tigers lead 14-0. But OK State looks to get things going. Bennett gets the sweep right, stiff arms, and gets 8. A few plays later, Cotton goes back to the air, slides right, and hits Thompson wide open up the seam, and he fights ahead for 24 yards. Then on third down, Cotton goes back to the air, and he has Powell on the slant. He gets upfield and picks up 16. 3 plays later, Cotton shows off his touch, lobbing it on the outside for right, but he does not get the first. Cowboys set up to go for it on fourth. Cotton keeps the option left and walks into the end zone. Cowboys on the board, 14-7. Next Tigers possession, Jackson takes the handoff, finds some running room, and picks up 7. Next play, Cody goes play action, breaks out right to avoid the rush, turns upfield, and gets pulled down after picking up 17 yards. Then Jackson gets the rock again, takes it up the middle, and look at the blocking downfield. He picks up 15. Start the second quarter, Walker goes play action, gets some time in the pocket, and throws a strike to Brad Thomas for 15. A few plays later, Walker keeps the option right, makes a move, and picks up 9 in his first and goal. But the drive was stalled, and Mike Davis will come on to kick the field goal. Tigers go up 10. Cowboys look to answer. Cotton drops back, and he has Weber on the slant for 12 yards. Then Cotton and Weber link up again, this time for 15 more. A few plays later, Cotton drops back, slides right, but Dan Bird is there to get the sack. Cowboys would punt. GSU comes out throwing. Walker drops back and hits his cousin Antonio on the outside for 13. A few plays later, Walker keeps the option right, cuts it inside, and picks up another 9 yards. Then Jackson gets the rock. He breaks it out right, turns the corner, and here goes number 25. He's finally brought down after picking up 27 yards. Next play, Cody drops back, and he throws a dart to Antonio. He turns and hits the turbo button. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling. Tigers up 17. Cowboys take over. Bennett finds a hole up the middle, baptizes Johnson and gets 9. Then Cotton goes back to the air, and look at this touch on this pass to Thomas for 18. Next play, Cotton tries to set up the screen, but Sheldon jumps the route and picks it off, and he is gone. He goes 60 yards to the house. Touchdown, Grambling. But the Cowboys are still fighting. Cotton with the play action, a pump fake, and he finds Purcell open over the middle, and the big tight end gets 36. Then Cotton continues his hot hand, hitting Scott on the outside. He bounces off of Wilkinson, turns upfield, and gets pulled down at the 2-yard line. Next play, Cotton drops back, slides right, and throws a dart to Singleton in the end zone. Touchdown, OK State. Cowboys are setting up to go for 2. Cotton goes back to the air. It hits Thompson in the back of the end zone, The lead is down to 16. Grambling comes out and goes in the 2-minute drill. Cody drops back, rolls to his left, and throws a dot to Walker wide open for a huge gain. Next play, Cody in the empty set. He drops back, tries to go over the middle to Hicks, but gets picked off by B.J. Anderson. What a play by the safety. And the Cowboys look to capitalize. Cotton's going to the air, and he hits Thompson on the sideline for the first. Then the QB fakes the screen left and hits Weber on the slant. He turns up the speed and gets 19. A few plays later, Cotton with the play action, and he connects with Thompson again, this time for 9 in the first. Later in the drive, Cotton continues to pick apart our secondary, hitting Weber on the sideline for 18 more. Then on first, Anderson takes the sweep left, turns the corner, cuts inside, and picks up 12 yards. Next play, Cotton drops back, moves around in the pocket, but here comes the pressure. Big Mike Anderson gets the sack. And the drive was stalled. It would lead to this OK State field goal, and that would send us to the half with GSU leading 31-18. The Tigers started hot, but the Cowboys have all the momentum on their side right now. Start of third, Cody comes out throwing. He gets rid of it quick to Pierre on the sideline for 9. Then on third and long, Cody goes back to the air, tries to force a pass, but gets picked off by Neal. Just a bad read by Cody Walker. Here comes OK State. Cotton keeps the option, takes a big hit, but gets 7. Then the big QB keeps it again, cuts upfield, finds some room, and he gets 16 more. Next play, Cotton goes back to the air, and he threads the needle to Weber on the slant, and he gets 13. His first down, Cotton drops back. He slides to his right, and hits Powell cutting back for 7. 2 plays later, Cotton tries to run the option, but Antoine Nugent's in the backfield for the 4-yard loss. Cowboys going for it on fourth, and Cotton is showing his patience in the pocket. He drops back and finally hits Rice in the end zone. The lead is down to 6. Ensuing kickoff, Rodgers is back deep. He starts up the middle, breaks it out left, and he gets the edge. The Roadrunners finally tackled after a 57-yard return. And the Tigers will come out running. Walker keeps the option right, hits the back juke, and picks up the first. Then Cody drops back and throws a dart to Antonio. He makes a cut and picks up 19 more. He's over 100 yards today. A few plays later, Cody keeps the option right and powers his way down to the goal line. And next play, you got to give it to PJ. He punches it in from a yard out. Touchdown, Grambling. Tigers missed the 2-point conversion and lead by 12. But the Cowboys look to answer. Cotton keeps the option right, cuts it back inside, and powers his way to 13. A few plays later, Cotton goes back to the air and hits Thompson on the outside, and he dives for 13. It's 3rd and inches, and Cotton is throwing dots out here. He hits Powell. He picks up the first. Later in the drive, Cotton continues his hot hand, hitting Singleton, but he falls just short of the marker. But OK State's going for it. Tigers send a blitz, but Cotton hits Scott open on the outside for 6 in the first. But now it's 3rd and long. Cotton drops back. He steps up and throws a gorgeous ball to Singleton, and he's out at the 1-yard line. Next play, Cotton keeps the option right and walks into the end zone for the second time. Tigers lead down to 5. Grambling State looks to answer. Walker comes out throwing, hitting Antonio on the slant for 7. Then PJ gets the rock, has a huge lane up the middle, and he powers his way to 10 yards. 2 plays later, Cody drops back, and look at this throw to Harper over the middle for 22. Next play, Cody from the empty set loads up to go deep to Hicks, but gets picked off by Anderson. The same play 3 times. Come on, C-Dub. And the Cowboys look to take the lead. Cotton drops back, but here comes the rush. Marcus Jones gets the sack. Now it's 3rd and long. Cotton goes back to the air, but look out. Here comes the D-line. It's Mike Anderson for his 2nd sack. Cowboys would punt. And the Tigers take over with a short field. Jackson takes the handoff, makes a cut, and powers his way down to the 5-yard line. Next play, PJ gets it again, punching it into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling. Lead is back to double digits. Next Oklahoma State possession, Cotton comes out throwing, hitting Scott on the slant. He gets upfield and picks up 14. Then Bennett tries to take the handoff, but Marcus Jones gets in the backfield for the TFL. Now it's 3rd and 4. Bennett gets the handoff, and he powers his way to the marker for the first. 2 plays later, Cotton drops back, loads up to go deep, and Rice goes up high to get this grab for 29. A few plays later, Bennett takes the handoff, cuts it back, gets tripped up just short of the goal line, and next play, Cotton will go back to the air, slides right, tries to go to the outside, but Davis is there to get the sack. A few plays later, Cotton keeps the option left, makes a move, and gets into the end zone, lead back down to 5. GSU looks to put the nail in the coffin. Cody keeps the option right, makes a juke, and picks up 11. Later, Walker drops back and throws a strike to Antonio on the slant, and it's a first down. 2 plays later, Pierre takes the handoff, hits the hole on the left, and pushes ahead for the first. Then on 2nd and long, Cody drops back, feels the pressure, escapes out left, turns the corner, and he has tons of running room. He slides down after picking up 14. Next play, Cody goes back to the air and connects with his cousin again. He makes a few moves, and it's 1st and goal. Next play, Jackson takes the handoff, weaves through traffic, and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! And that would do it. The Tigers hold on to win 51-39. Talk about a back-and-forth game. Walker finished with 256 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. On the ground, Jackson had 188 yards and 3 scores. And out wide, Antonio Walker had 8 catches for 146 yards and a touch. We sweated that one out, but a win is a win. Next up, we head west to take on the 8th-ranked Stanford Cardinals. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And we'll talk in the Tigers Den podcast. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.